Hello, nice to meet you again and welcome to Kênh News, the Cần Thơ radio and television station. Headline today. Trade Union of Cần Thơ City Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism organized for officials, civil servants and office workers working at night trade union organizations to participate in blood donation. Phong Điền district has welcomed over 900 people back to their homeland from the beginning of October to the present. On October 10, the Trade Union of Cần Thơ City Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism organized for officials, civil servants and office workers working at night trade union organizations to participate in blood donation saving lives during the COVID-19 pandemic, and analyzed in detail. As a result, through screening, the organizing board has obtained 42 units of blood to be added to the blood bank to serve the treatment of patients during the complicated development of the COVID-19 epidemic. The grassroots trade union organizations are allocated a reasonable time to ensure distance and avoid gatherings. People participating in blood donation must wear masks, disinfect their hands, and sit at a distance from each other according to regulations. Currently, the situation of the COVID-19 epidemic is complicated development, so the organization of voluntary blood donation is necessary for the context of an increasingly urgent blood reserve to promptly serve and treat patients. Turning hands to serve with those in blood due to the impact of the COVID-19 epidemic, on October 9, the Vietnam French Committee in Thanh Hoa Ward, Thốt Nốt district, just handing over 100 gifts to poor people in the area. 100 gifts from Jack Nguyên Burger's mobilization source, each worth more than 400,000 dong, including 10 kilograms of rice, 1 box of noodles, and other essential necessities, vegetables and fruits used in daily life are provided by authorities. Over the past time, Thanh Hoa Ward, Thốt Nốt district has also mobilized sponsors to get more than 5,000 gifts, masks, antiseptic water, and more than 7 tons of rice to poor people, disadvantaged groups, with a total value of nearly 1 billion dong. From the beginning of October to the present, Cần Thơ City has welcomed more than 10,000 people from Ho Chi Minh City and the southwest provinces back to their homeland, in which Phong Điền district has over 900 people, the most in Nhân Nghĩa, Trường Long, and Mỹ Khánh communes. These cases are classified and isolated by the health sector according to regulations. Accordingly, there are 255 people in concentrated isolation. Over 600 people are isolated at home. The rest is applying all the measures to monitor health. The district also activated nearly 100 community COVID-19 groups to participate in the management and supervision of isolated cases at home, and at the same time providing food and necessities for these cases to help them stabilize their lives. Moving on the other news, the district party board's propaganda education cooperated with the political center of Phong Điền district to organize a workshop on the reality and solution to mobilizing people to participate in health insurance. In the speeches of delegates analyzed the reality, gave lessons learned, and proposed good solutions to mobilize people to participate in health insurance in the coming time. It is known that every year, Phong Điền campaigning for universal health insurance has reached and exceeded the assigned target. As of September 30, 2021, the district's total health insurance coverage rate reached 74.28%, and more than 16,000 people had to be mobilized to reach 91% of the plan. Along with implementing the demolition movement of exemplary veterans, the veterans associations at all levels in Bình Thủy district have done well in mobilizing members to help each other develop the economy and reduce poverty sustainably. Over the past 5 years, the District Veterans Association at all levels has mobilized internal capital of nearly 4.5 billion dong, profit-free revolving capital of more than 13,400,000,000 have been members' families to borrow for production, cultivation, animal husbandry, business, and so on. At the same time, coordinate with other branches and levels to provide vocational training for over 500 veterans, veterans' relatives, mobilized to support the construction and repair of 106 houses for veterans with housing difficulties, with a total amount of more than 3.9 billion dong. Up to now, members from wealthy households account for 74%. With passion, effort, and clear-headedness in both cage-fish farming and tourism exploitation, Living Bond, usually called Bảy Bồn, living in area number 1 Sơn Islet, Bồ Nghĩa Ward, Bình Thủy District, Cần Thơ City, has been honorably present in the list of 63 farmers who get the title of Excellent Vietnamese Farmers in 2021. This is not only the joy of his own, but also the pride of Cần Thơ City farmers. More to follow in this following reporting.
With support from foreign agriculturists in 2000s, Lý Văn Bông, an employee working at Cà Mau Customs Department at the time, decided to quit his job and tried breeding fish in cage on Hậu River, together with his wife, also an agriculturist, and fruited the first success in breeding red tilapia. In 2012, Bảy Bông was the first person in Mekong Delta region who bravely tested breeding spotted knifefish as VGAP standard. He was also leading in testing some other fish that has high economic value like Siamese giant carp, river dolphin, giant pangasius, freshwater eel.
I have also tested breeding Australian rubber to see whether it can adapt to climate change conditions or saline intrusion. This species of fish can live in the salinity of 4 to 5 parts per thousand and in fresh water as well.
Before COVID-19 epidemic, every year, Bảy Bông fish wraps could supply around 900 tons of various species of fish. 80% of them are knifefish. Especially in 2016, Bảy Bông bravely capitalized in building an establishment that produces hygienic knifefish products as THTPCT standard. This brings him the yearly income of billions of Vietnam dong. Not stopping there, since late 2015, when Sơn Islet's community-based tourism has taken shape, Bảy Bông fish raft became the tourist destination in the journey of discovering Sơn Islet by tourists near and far. Tourists can not only feed fish, watch fish, catching its base, but also eyewitness many rare and strange species of fish collected and raised by Bảy Bông.
This is a very impressive model. As a tourist from a metropolis, for the first time I have known of many special species of fish that cannot be usually seen. Nowhere else can I see too many species of fish like here.
I'm very interested in Bảy Bông saying, I joined doing travel business in Sơn Islet not for money, but for the purpose of diversifying products of Sơn Islet. And I expect that when coming here, tourists can know which species of fish and animals have ever lived on this river, so that tourists can fall in love with the river like me. Taking advantage of the quiet type of travel operation due to COVID-19 epidemic, Bảy Bông and his family are rebuilding fish wraps while continually searching small species of fish that have high economic value and are suitable with market demand and climate change conditions. For this passion and unceasing efforts, Lý Văn Bông is one of 63 farmers nationwide who are presented the title of Excellent Vietnamese Farmers in 2021. Having been close with the fish wraps for more than 20 years, Bảy Bông has clearly known of features of each of species of fish on Hậu River. He also hopes that he will be able to turn his fish wraps into a miniature freshwater fish conservation area, so that whenever coming here, tourists can get more understanding and have more love for the land and people of Cần Thơ.
Coming up next, the weather forecast. That's all for Cần News of Cần Thơ radio and television station. Thanks so much for your attention. Please visit us on website canthotv.vn. Bye for now.